Good morning, everyone. Hopefully, the audio levels are okay and I'm not being drowned out by the funny little. There we go. I'm just gonna turn the music down just a bit. Can't talk. Second day of not being able to talk correctly because of being sick, so I do apologize if you're not able to understand my gibberish. Today, we are going to be sanding and polishing and clear coating. Okay, we're gonna be. Let's see. Get my priorities right. This thing right here. It may look a little weird with white spots and everything. A little bit of weather. Hopefully not any weather damage. Because I was doing it outside and it began to rain last night. So, this already had. What I did with this mask was I was able to put 3 coats of primer. The primer is exactly what this looks like right here. This is the primer. This has 3 coats of primer, and I'm going to sand this with 1000 grade sandpaper. But anyway, that's going to be later. This right now had 3 coats of primer, then 2K sanding all around, and then three layers of red paints. And now I'm going to sand it with 2000 grade sandpaper. Get this down, and then put a clear coat on it, and then work my magic as far as polishing. So I want to make sure I do this properly and the correct steps, because I could damage all my perfect work. So right there. May look a little weird right now, but I'm trying my best to try to fix this. If you follow on my Instagram, originally this was going to be a Captain America mask, and then I switched it over. Okay, now this is going to be the Destiny mask, and it looked like crap. So I just decided to start over. And this is the final product of the Destiny mask. I painted it and everything, but I think that the painting, I wasn't happy with the painting. The painting looked like shit, to be honest with you. And I decided to just cover it with 3 layers of primer, then sand it with the 1000. 1000's a little bit heavier. It's weird. 1000's a heavier grain, a little bit, than normal sandpaper, and I was able to get a good, nice metal shine off of it. And then I coat it with the correct paints. I'm not quite sure what paint I would use. Maybe black, or I may end up just getting the shine and then airbrushing it the way I want it to look, and then clear coats, and then polish or whatever. This is going to be going down a different route, but currently right now, first and foremost, is the Red Hood mask. So, alright, let's turn back up the music and start working. Alright. Cool. Alright, where's my 2K? Boom. I want to make sure that I can see the live one right here. Yep, see P2000. So let me see if I can overlay this over the actual live stream itself. I want to make sure that I also watch Mr. Frames. Oh, good old Mr. Frames. It's doing well so far. So, okay. Let's get to work. Maybe I should split this in half so I can actually save more of it. I also have a fan going, so hopefully you guys don't hear the fan. I want to make sure that this area with the window and the air circulating in, I want to make sure that, want to make sure, because these smell horrible. They're it's a toxic smell. It may get you a little dizzy. So properly, I should get my face mask. So I'm gonna go get that now. So all right, enjoy the music while I go get it. Go get the mask. Okay, I'm back. Excellent. I want to make sure that I can fixate. Hold on. Alright, hopefully you guys can hear me properly. Through the mask. Alright, let's turn down the music just a bit. Let's say hi. Okay. You can see the white stuff is actually kind of like the cloudy of the paint. And I'm glad that 3 layers of primer and 3 layers of paint make this almost like a plastic feel. Nice and smooth to the touch. So working on this should be easier and less fragile than the original stuff that we worked with. My deal, hopefully, is to be able to get rid of this cloudiness, because unfortunately, things happen, ladies and gentlemen. Things happen. That's life. It's a picture of my crotch. I do apologize. Here, let me fix that. Whoa! Flew away. I want to see exactly if I brought the 1000. I think I did. Where's my 1000? There it is. Might need to use a little bit of the 1000 just to get rid of this. I'm not sure. Let's try it. Excuse me. So congested. Alright. Now I'm going to be working with a little bit of a 1000 to see if we can actually get a different result. There, turn down the music a bit. Okay, that's a bit too much. So, alright, let's see if we can work more. What is this music, you're asking? This music is brought to you by Ben Briggs on Bandcamp. And he made an entire playlist, 2 hours worth, that content creators like myself on YouTube or live streamers on Twitch can use, royalty free. Great background music so you don't get content ID'd. Have you ever thought about that? Oh, I want to play some awesome music while doing something. And then you get hit with a content ID and you can't make money off of it. Oh my God, what am I going to do? No need to fear. Ben Briggs is here. I'm going to have to use a lot of elbow grease in order to get a lot of this stuff. And I also got to make sure that I don't use a hard point to cut the paint. So that's a no-no. But I need to use enough force to be able to get a lot of this stuff off. My hope is to be able to do this, clear coat it, and then polish it. But I really don't want to do another layer of paint and then wait and then hope for the best. But unfortunately, this actually might be a possibility. Worst case scenario. But odds are, because of the weather and the humidity and not humidity, the moisture may have gotten the best of me. Ugh, such a pain in the ass. This is not easy, to say the least. Alright, let's go back to the 1K. Just, very lightly. Oh yeah, Ben Briggs. Bandcamp, full entire, like the entire album, more than 2 hours. Name your price. Hopefully I'll be able to leave a link in the comments below to allow you to be able to purchase this album, because what you're purchasing is quality music that you can use in your live streams, whether it be on Twitch and YouTube, without getting that copyright strike. Or no, content ID. Imagine a content ID. Because I personally don't like live streaming in silence. It's not my favorite. Doing a little bit of promotion. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Holy cow. That's definite water damage with spots. It's unfortunate. It's so annoying. If I can't get these clouds off, then I'm going to have to put another layer of paint on. Which is kind of a pain in the ass. But oh well. Oh shit! Using the wrong one. That's why. Going a little too hard. do, 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 do.
It looked fine on the second layer, but then when I put the third layer, then it started to get cloudy. So I don't know if it's a layer issue or the fact that it was very humid. Because you can see, like, right there, it's a bit shiny. But all the rest of it, it's like pretty rough. New layer. It's not easy work, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, sirs and madams. Oh, excuse me. Should probably get some gloves. Probably would have been a good idea at the start. I'm not going to put down the clear coat until I'm actually happy with the color of the mask. And I get rid of all the, what do you call it? I get rid of all the cloudiness on a nice straight matte red. The most important thing is to get this area right here nice and clear. You know, if this looks meh, I can deal with that. It's just this right here is the most important thing out of anything for the mask itself, because I want it to stand out. I want it to pop. I did love the shininess, and makes me so mad that I didn't go with that just clear coat. That nice shiny. I'm hoping that I'm going to get the same result after sanding it and then clear coating it. I just need to get it nice and clear. So it's going to be hours upon hours maybe of work. Hopefully I don't end up using all the P2000 just on this mask, because I screwed up and started painting in the moisture. Let some rain probably fall on it, unfortunately. There we go. There you go. Starting to get that reflector shine so I can actually see the light in the mask. There, yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Got a good mojo working there. This reminds me, all the priming and all the painting and all the sanding and now the future polishing just reminds me of my early days in the Navy, where that was pretty much my job. Had to do all that crap. It wasn't fun. Had to do that stuff. I was responsible with a lot of other people for 18 months. Out of 18 months of my 6 years, the first 18 months was an unbelievably difficult hurdle to overcome. But I survived. I'm good. Is that the haze coming through? Looks like the haze is coming through. Oh, please don't say it. I really hope that I did not sand through. So I can see it right there, and I can see it right there. More and more I look at it, the more and more I think, yep. Another coat of red. Okay. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do with this? Might as well just do another coat. See what happens. Can't be worse. So, alright. Alright, I'm gonna go mute the mic, and we're gonna move it outside. Alright, I think the smartest thing that I can do... Oh. Alright, the smartest thing I could do currently right now is to paint that later and jump right onto the Destiny mask right here. Because I don't believe that the wireless... Because I'm doing this all wirelessly. I don't think that the wireless will be able to reach to the place where I need to paint. So we're going to hang this up and paint it later. So, alright. We are going to focus on the Destiny mask now. Because that's easy. That's easy stuff. Alright. Destiny!
Alright, I'm going to take off this mask. Whoa, it just flew off. Okay. Grab that in my hand. Alright. Hold on for 1 second. Somebody asked a particular question in regards to what type of foam and what type of glue I was using. So I'm going to answer it. So that's E. Adams on Twitter. So used rubber cement on craft foam, 3 layers of auto primer, 3 layers of red paint. With 1 and sandpaper. Bam. That's pretty much a comprehensive explanation of what I'm using. Let me fix the mask. That is so incredibly uncomfortable. That is my only... It's almost like the NPCs in Black Forest. Hold on for 1 second. I'm really excited to sand this with 1000, just for the fact that I know that it's going to look like a shiny metal, or at least a good shine to it. So let's grab a new 1K. That's 2K. Where's my 1K? 1K! There it is. 1K. Okay, waste not, want not. Get a nice, good piece. Okay. There we go. Looking good. You can see right there, it's already a shine. I want to make sure that I covered all the parts because each individual one was pieced together separately. And some were not clear, some were not, some Mod Podged, especially like this area, especially inside this area. So I want a nice even distribution of a primer. So it's all one. Good afternoon. Good morning, I would have to say, to anybody else who's watching. We're working on the Destiny mask right now. Had to put Red Hood on the shelf currently right now, as we speak. Just because I just feel that another layer of paint to fix the moisture that may have affected the paint. See if I can fix that easily. Should work. Oh shit, it's already gone through the paint. Really? Interesting? That's not good. I'm using 1000. I know I used enough layers of primer. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I only put one layer. Could have swore I put more than that. Right there. Maybe I shouldn't press down too hard on this. There, I'm still getting the same result over a nice smooth coverage. Right there. Now, so I already have some sort of shine to it, so that's good. There. Shoutouts to E. Adam on Twitter for that question. It's a very good question when somebody wants to know. Somebody actually wants to, engage in a conversation in regards to your craft. It's pretty cool. So, one thing I've learned, it's so funny, I was like learning from somebody else yesterday, actually the last week. A, can't take anything seriously, but B, most importantly, last night, just act positive, I guess. It sounds cheesy, but I've always resulted to being an asshole on the internet. And I just don't feel that that's the way to go about things, especially if you want longevity in certain mediums like YouTube and whatnot. So, granted, the majority of not live streamers, but people on YouTube seems they're very passive-aggressive or condescending, making up fake drama. Nah. I'll do my own thing while you do your thing, alright? Hey, Al Red Sox fan. Nice to see you, sir. How are you this afternoon? Thanks, Al. I appreciate it. Health and happiness to you, my man. So far, good metal. I like the fact that when I first put this together, it was in two different kinds of foam, and it looked like a stormtrooper, or more or less, kind of like that stormtrooper helmet, the one on the speed bikes in Return of the Jedi. So I had to fix that. Painted it all black. I think I ran into a major problem with this because I used 3 layers of Mod Podge, and that's why you're seeing these streaks right here. So, lessons learned, my friends. Lesson learned. Do not use Mod Podge in many layers, especially if you're making any cosplay or any crafts, because especially if you're going to be using it with a regular paintbrush. I would advise a minimal layer with a sponge kind of thing right there. And if you are going to seal certain things, say for instance cracks and seams for your cosplay mask, I would definitely recommend 2 things. Most importantly, right here, Quick Seal Plus. But I would advise using it very carefully and not with a brush, not with a foam, spreading it out on the seams and then spreading it out nice so it only gets the inside seams and you're able to clean this up easy, because if not, you're going to end up with a seal and then a shine sealer, kind of like a shine of the caulk around the seams. So, and it's going to be very hard because I do not believe this is sandable. So, but it is waterproof. So, hooray. Cool, man. Well, I hope you have a good day at work. I was saying on Twitter yesterday that, I kind of worry about things because, not by choice, but I haven't had a job for about 2 years. For more than 2 years. I remember the day, March 3rd, 2014 was my last day full-time work, and then I lost my job. Oh well. But God bless the veterans, the VA, for being able to help me support myself. So, and this is when I decided to pursue YouTube and content creating more seriously, when I had all this free time. And it really kicked to the high gear when I quit certain things in my life. So, you're very welcome, Al. You're very welcome, sir. Hopefully you're enjoying the music. This is all remixes of Nintendo stuff. Right now we're on Falcon Punch, which is the F-Zero. Falcon Punch! Like Smash Brothers kind of thing. This entire album is called Twitch Jams, created by Ben Briggs. It's on Bandcamp, I believe. Bandcamp or another. Let's see. Nope. There. benbriggs.net, video games, EDM, and coffee. And I'm going to share this on Twitter. There. I'm going to follow him. And then I'm going to share. Well. There. He's on Twitter. So, let's see if I can tweet to him real quick. I'm going to tell him thank you very much for the music. And when you see my replies and everything, you'll see who it is. So, go check him out. Great. Twitch Jams. Bam. Boom. Excellent, yeah. benbriggs.net. Bandcamp. Twitch Jams. Alright. God bless you as well. There. Oh, no, I want to hide that and I want to bring up OBS just to make sure that I have a live feed. Exactly what's going on. I'm going to do the best that I can because I'm kind of stuck with the streaks. So there's nothing much I can really do about it. So it's kind of like life. Make a choice, you gotta live with it. But then you have the ability not to do things over, but to do more things. So always remember that. Be happy with what you got. And I'm happy with this mask because I did a really good job crafting this mask out of just flat foam. So very proud of it. I just don't know what I'm going to... Al, what do you think about camouflage? You think this would be interesting in camouflage or another color? So I could do it all... Nah, I don't want to do it all silver because I don't want to represent like that character from Star Wars. I want to try a nice, interesting idea. Like maybe... I'm trying to think. Don't want to do blue. Pink's out. White's out. Silver is out. Maybe a dark green. Looks good. What colors? I don't know. I just saw that message. You tell me in the chat. What color should this be? This mask right here. Got to make sure that smooth and then certain details where there are curves. I like the fact that this primer actually did a really good job at sealing this along with the Mod Podge. So it's actually flexible without having to worry about the rubber cement separating or parting. Purple. Color of royalty. Hey, you know what? That's not bad. Maybe like a metallic, kind of like shiny purple. This will probably be a different color. And this is going to be silver. This is silver or dark silver. This is probably going to be a different color, kind of like how face masks are. But then I can do the entire one in purple. And this is going to be like kind of like maybe a white or gray. This is probably the certain areas where I'm going to airbrush. Airbrush a silver, maybe a dark gray or gray. Ha! Thank you, sir. I tip my hat to you. As Lethal Frag would say, little hand to you, my friend, little hand. If I can get all these certain small spots, certain details. A lot of Smash Brothers hits in here, along with some early 90s Diddy Kong Racing and everything. So, yeah, I changed over a new leaf, my friend, today. It was actually, yeah, I would have to say new leaf today. So, I'm going to be far less negative. I just feel that being negative just, drains you of a lot of energy. It's not something I want to participate in. Because it's like the dark side. It will consume you. I'm gonna make this smaller. Smaller. I gotta also make sure that this sharp point doesn't cut across. So, nice flat application. Even if you're not watching the video, just hearing my voice, it's so soothing. But the music especially will probably make your day a little bit better. And all of you guys, if you choose to watch this on video on demand, I like to say on demand because if you don't catch it live, then I hope that you're able to enjoy watching and listening to the music at a later date. So wherever you are, whatever time it is, whatever day it is, I hope that you're having a great day. I know, Al. Thank you, Al. I know that you are a great guy. I can personally say, with every fiber in my being, that you, sir, are a good man. And I know I've been very particular in regards to, you know, certain details about my life, but, you know, you've been a great guy, and you've gone, what do you call it? Beyond awesome. I hope that, you know, I can't wait for Into the Badlands to come back, and it will be, hopefully, probably be on Dirty Issues. I'm not quite sure. I need to ask, I need to consult with certain people. But it probably may start. They may be split like Dirty Issues and then Friends of Phil. Dirty Issues and Friends of Phil. An alternating thing. Not sure. Hopefully it's not going to be that late like last time, and they're going to put it right after Walking Dead, because it got so much bad press. It seemed like the Walking Dead fans were so angry about Into the Badlands, which I don't see why. It's a great show. It's not Preacher. Keep going back and forth, but I'm listening. Yeah, that's the reason. I understand. My problem, Al, is I get far too excited. I get excited and I get emotional sometimes. I need to check myself. You have a nice calming voice, nice, clear, loud. Be able to talk to everyone. So whenever I feel like I'm getting a little too hyper, I like to just reevaluate, stop, think about what I'm doing. And then someday I won't have to do that. Let me think. I'll think about it. I gotta think about that. You can definitely call in. There is a definite ability. I would like to integrate as much as possible the ability to call in and give your opinion, much like Phil's show. But you know, Into the Badlands is coming out in 2017, so I think we have enough time to be able to conscientiously think about exactly how to go about it. So, because Phil knows far more than me when it comes to this stuff, so. Our king. Ooh, look at that. It's nice. That's like a nice shine right there, right in this spot. Because it's nice and flat. You know, it wasn't affected by the Mod Podge all that much. So wow, it actually looks kind of like a stone or something. Look at that. Here, let me see if I can angle this right there. Look at that. Look at all that shine. That is really nice. You know what, I think there's a lot of people that I can learn from. I think Bob Ross was definitely a really good model, or is a really good model, to be able to take it easy, slow, just relax. No need to rush. I definitely understood that this week, I honestly can't play, like, I'll play Uncharted. Uncharted multiplayer is fun, but in regards to other games, I need to stay away from that kind of stuff because I get a little too worked up and angry. I think that's the reason why I stopped playing basketball, because it become very competitive. and very, amped up. Say things I don't say or not supposed to say. Get angry at a video game. Get angry at a person playing a video game because they're better than me. Life's too short for that, my friend. If I can't handle myself, and I shouldn't play. Life lessons with Taka. Hey Jerry, how are you? So far right here. Right now, Jerry, we are sanding with a 1000 grade sandpaper, just for education right there. And right now, we're trying to see if we can get a good shine off of here. Like, we're trying to see if we can get as good of a shine as like what we, right there. See that shine right there? That's what we're looking for. This thing right here. So, it's not an easy task, but I think that it's just as long as I keep rubbing, and I don't rub too hard, because rubbing too hard may get down to that lower layer where you're going to see the white, because this is over a white mask. Hey Al, and Jerry, if you're still in the chat room, what's one thing that you would like to learn that you don't know how to do currently right now? Like, what's one skill that you wish you had, or you wish you knew, that you could learn right now? Like, you know what, I'm going to start to learn this, like, kind of like with, right here with masks. Like, I've been doing it for a little more than a month. And about, I don't know, 2 weeks ago I made this. Of course, it was different. If you want to see the step-by-step instruction, not instruction, but the step-by-step progress of all my cosplay masks, definitely go to my Instagram. It's Taka, or search for Dig Taka. You're going to see that creepy little animated face that is on the header. It's me with the Toby mask. Right there. I post some funny pictures, but primarily it's just there to show the step-by-step process of my mask making. Like, I do something, I take a picture, I post it to Instagram. I actually got really into Instagram in the last, month, so. It's a party. All right. Woohoo. It's also going to be pretty hard to get these small areas. Whoa, I can already see. Whoa, yeah, let's do a really light one, because I don't think this had enough layers of primer when I first did it. So we're just gonna lightly touch it up. Computer skills IT would be like much better. That is a good trait. See, now last year I was working on that, and I actually graduated. I should go and pick up my certificate, but I graduated with a certificate in computer networking, which is pretty much like defense security and all that other stuff. But right before I graduated, I got accepted into the VA scholarship program, and I got a complete full ride scholarship that pays for everything. Everything. Books. They bought me that Mac computer. They bought my camera. just as long as I get the good grades and the end result is me getting a job. If I don't get a job, they take it all away. Just kidding. No, they won't. So, right now, I switched from computer. So, I think I have a pretty good resume. I have a degree in audio production, an associate degree in audio production. I have a certificate in computer networking, and I'm going for my marketing degree, which is concentration in advertising and design. So everybody wants to be an artist. I want to be an artist. Yeah, that's fun. But I want to get a job in marketing and advertising, promotion, web design. Oh yeah, it's like marketing, but it's advertising, but by way of I'm a web designer, so I'm working with a particular local municipal city's website, designing something for veterans, which is cool. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, sir. What is it? I want to cook. Believe it or not, Al, I don't know how to cook. I know nothing about cooking, but I would like to learn and become a cook, or know how to cook, because I got to learn how to feed myself, because I've always been a ramen noodle, put something in the microwave type of guy. And of America. Love that Beavis and Butthead. But yeah, I want to learn how to cook. And there's a lot of programs and a lot of videos on YouTube that'll help me teach. I love learning on YouTube. This is how I learned how to do this stuff, all on YouTube. If I want to give a shout out, it would be probably to Evil Ted and Sing Prod. That's XIENG Prod. That's where I got the idea, or how to learn how to make the this kid's mask. I need to do something with this and sell it, maybe. This is a kid's mask. If you guys can see this, it's an unfinished Captain America kid's mask. Right there. It does not fit me. It is far too small. There we go. This is the first mask that I ever made. That was foam. And this one was the last. So I think that I drastically improved, considerably, drastically. It's a remarkable improvement. There. I need to also make a back for an Ant-Man helmet before Comic-Con. Since Comic-Con's only a couple weeks away here in Boston. So gotta get ready. I know Ninjarine has his Captain America. Captain America's all set, so he's ready. I'm Spider-Man from Civil War, and I'm all set. My costume's great. I had to go out and get a cup. Oh, getting a little too excited there. I had to go get a cup, Al, because I don't want to be that guy that... Oh, whoops. I grabbed the wrong one. Oh, shit. Grabbed the wrong one. No. This is 2000. I grabbed the wrong one. No, grab one. Sorry. Now, I had to get a cup because I don't want to be that guy that takes pictures with people or walks around Comic-Con with certain things being shown and ruining people's time. Got a picture with Spider-Man and Captain America, but then I saw Spider-Man's junk. And now I'm traumatized for life. The cartoon Phil. That's a great picture. Very funny. I have one myself. I have one of those from the same artist. So it was when I had a beard. So, have you ever seen it now? Have you ever seen my version? Or Phil's got his cool cartoon guy. but I had the exact same thing. I remember it was a really cool artist from Malaysia that I met who did it all in Adobe Illustrator. No, I think he did, yeah. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the beard anymore. Do I wish I had the beard? Some days. I used to have a massive beard. There, Al Red Sox fan. Massive. But unfortunately, I looked far too much like Daniel Keemstar. Daniel Keem, Killer Keemstar. After looking at it, and I'm like, ooh. Yeah, if you guys don't know, just imagine a large gnome. I had a gnome beard. Cool. Well, Sunday. See if I can post it. We got some excellent old school videos coming to Dirty Issues, my friend. It's either Dirty Issues or Friends of Phil. I'm not quite sure. But I know they're coming soon. It's these videos of me and Phil playing video games is... Let's see. 2, 6, 4. 4 years. 4 years old. It was when we first started live streaming video games. Because, let's see. It's past June. It's 2016. It's been 6 years. I've been playing video games online with people. Well, I used to play video games, but I never live streamed and did YouTube and all this other crazy stuff before then. Because, I had a girlfriend and everything. And it wasn't until I actually moved into my own place by myself, I started getting into this stuff. And I met Phil, as you guys know. I don't know if you guys know. In 2009. So... unedited, and they're long videos. Very funny. I think I edited one. Phil is great at editing. Phil did a lot of really funny jokes in the video. Okay. Let's see if Eeyore actually responded to my tweet. There we go. There. Let's see. Boom, he did. Let's see what E. Adams says. Okay. I'd like to do a Fallout 4 NCR Ranger mask. Let's see, alright. E. Adams on Twitter says, like I just repeated, I would like to do a Fallout 4 NCR Ranger mask, and I'm gonna reply to him. My Destiny mask looks a little bit. Right there. Right there. My Destiny mask looks a lot like a Fallout villain. There. There we go. Oh, that's good. Ooh. Getting a good polish. Hopefully it's blending a little bit of the glue. Just need to make sure. Yeah, it is. Oh, right. It's doing a bit right there. I don't know if you guys, let's see if I can show it right there. It's hard for me to show it because I don't know exactly right there. This area right here is blending really good, so. Gotta be nice and soft. Very delicate with small pieces like this. And I also gotta make sure that I handle it correctly, because I do not want to rip off a piece, especially this delicate kind of loose area right here where it meets, because this is an open area and this is just laying on top of the open area. I don't know if you guys can see that. See? So there is no really solid thing. It's just an inside area, a pocket for breathing, and this should come out right there for the breathing. So that's something I actually probably have to modify the inner layer so I can breathe better. Guarantee you breathing in this may be a bit difficult. And I gotta wait a while. Hopefully the clear coat is able to seal it up, especially the smell. You gotta start seeing Valkyries if you're not careful. Oh, and I gotta move. I gotta move. 2 weeks. Maybe less than 2 weeks. Probably a week and a half. Everything goes. Because my new place is available. Well, it's gonna be, the person's moving out on Saturday. This Saturday. And then they gotta clean up the place. And then I can move him everything. So pretty much live streaming may be cut down considerably. But as soon as school ends for the summer, best believe I'm going to be live streaming twice a day. If I don't find a job. If I don't find a part-time job, if that job that I applied for and did the first interview for doesn't call me back, then I shall be live streaming twice a day. Maybe craft work and game. Craft work and game, or game. Not sure. I think it'd probably be good to do a purple or maybe a black then a silver to make it look like a very medieval one. But I like the fact that, like, right here, right there, looking good so far. This area is going to be silver right here, so I know that. There's certain key parts inside this mask that are going to be predominantly silver. Like this, this, maybe this, So, sanding the primer. Always make sure that you get a good, if you're going to be priming, always make sure that you get the right kind of primer that's sandable. Can't sand it, then you're out of luck, kids. There, and also make sure that you have more than 2. So let's say 3 layers of primer. 3 layers of primer is always a good bet because you're able to sand it, smooth it without having to breach under the primer. Because primer and it dries up. And primer, and it dries up, so that's 2 layers. And then the third one, you're pretty much sanding, smoothing out the third layer, and protecting the other 2. So, just whatever you do, don't go ham on this. There, right there. All right, let's get the inside very carefully. There. Uh-oh. Holy cow. Computer's running low on battery. I'll be right back. I gotta go get the AC cord. Here, I'll just let you look at it. There. There, here. Alright, I'll be right back. There. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Doing things our own way.
Bam. And we're set. Plugged in, good to go. Let's do as much as I can on this. There, all right. Oh, shit. Hold on for 1 second. I want to make sure that Ben Briggs is in the comments for this video. Thereby. And then go to his page. There. Cool. Excellent. All right, I want to make sure that all that information is there before I forgot. It's very important to me. How many more songs do we have left? Oh, we got a bunch. We're good. Cool. Oh, fucked it up again. So sorry. Here we go. All right. All right, let's get back to work. This is the proper one, right? It's P1000. Time to get a new sandpaper. They're above me. Gotcha. Oh, please don't tell me that's the last one. Ah, son of a gun. I'm all out. Can I use this one? Yeah, let's use that one. Might as well just use a used one. Even though it's covered in red. Let's just do it. Never thought about red. Deep red would be cool. Don't want to go too deep. There we go. It's nice. It's kind of like a weird polish, more or less, but I'm just trying to get rid of the lines. To the best of my abilities. If I can get rid of these Mod Podge lines, that would be Papa Bless. gotta remember where the camera is. If I haven't introduced myself and you're completely new to this video, my name is Taka, the producer. Can't talk, some, tongue-tied. Taka, the producer. I hate saying it in a radio voice. I just want to talk normal. Just call me Taka. Some people know my real name. Oh shit, I'm going through the real layer. That's not good. It can't be helped, I guess. Okay, this could be a little difficult to get this one right here, so I guess I have to fold it and then just, to get really thin. Really thin like that. So. There we go. That works. It's so hard to sand, especially on this surface when it's like ingrained within the glue area. So all I can do is just do this, like a light brush, kind of like. As soon as I'm done, I'm probably gonna have to open up one of these garage doors just to properly air out this. Hopefully I'm done. I may have to do the rest of this stuff outside, just because I don't want to stink up the place. When the music runs out, that is the end of the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. So we're approaching that time. Hey there! How's it going, buddy? Are you pulling in your vehicle? Got a lot of stuff. Oh, yeah, here. Let me take a break. This mask almost resembles a tree with tree bark. It's hysterical. With all these lines. It's disappointing. But oh well. Can't beat myself up too much. Let's get that inside area. This is the tough one right here. When you have a bridge that's multiple, it's like right here. You have the nose area, and then you have the bridge, and then you have this middle part that's has the primer. So I'm gonna have to gently go in there and sand it right there. So it's very touchy. I want to be careful. It was my attempt to try to make a bridge nose out of... Would you believe that this mask right here used to be a... well, Red Hood used to be a Captain America one, but this initially was set up as a, like, you know, smaller mask, a different mask, and it had nothing right here. And then when I added this, I had to be able to find this. Granted, the Hunter mask for Destiny is supposed to be bigger. So I could later on add, maybe I could take the inner mask and put it on top of this to make it bigger. I would just need to find a way to fill up those divot holes on the end. So I don't know, I may just do that, but it's pretty cool that this mask is in two different parts, an inside and an outside. There. Oh, let's go back to what we were working on. Right there. All right. Uh-oh, paint's coming through. Press too hard. Alright, now we're going to get the inside area. Just lightly. Very lightly. This lightly as well. Do a quick just speed kind of sand over it. There, especially in the center area. Oh! Sanding paper. Paper isn't for sandpaper. Sandpaper is paper, but paper is not sandpaper. I guess what I'm trying to say. Maybe. Okay. It's nice and sharp. I did my best as far as to shine it. Make sure I get the wings. There. It's funny, all this shining just to prepare it for a paint job. And then another sanding. speaking of that, as soon as I'm done with this, I have to go put that 4th layer of paint over the red hood. Then sand it again. Just a pain in the butt. Hopefully it doesn't start raining again. That would suck. Whoops. Let's not scrape it up. Come on now. There. Oh, it's cracking. Ugh. Don't want that. That's not good. No cracking. No cracking. Okay. See if we can delicately just brush some shine into this. There. I got a speaker underneath this area, like a real speaker, and it's connected right here. So I need to fix the paint, but it can be connected to a particular voice operated system. I would just need to extend that to an actual pack instead of having on the mask like originally was planned, because that weight was a little too much. I think I actually had the original markup while I was wearing it in one of the die casts. So, oh shit. And this thing just fell off. Well, let's fix that, shall we? All right. Let's first sand it. There. I don't know why I didn't super glue this, but apparently I chose to put rubber cement on it. When rubber cement is far more pliable, and you may just be able to pull it off. The gas valve, and I believe the air tank that we have right here. Yeah, air tank and gas valve are all super glued, and they're nice and tight. I'm gonna open up the garage door. There we go. Get some of that nice breeze. Nice, good ventilation. All right. Oh, yeah, I can feel it now. Yeah. Also, breathing in this stuff is probably not good for my lungs. It's probably why I'm not feeling well. I'm poisoned. There. Pow, 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 pow. Pow, 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 pow. Waiting for it to heat up right now. It's a good song. There we go. Okay. Get a nice dab on him. See if I can. So I don't want to touch this stuff with my my rubber gloves. So let's get a good. Oh no! Let's get that off. There, put some pressure on it to make sure that it's nice and solid. We're about to wrap up and end the show. This is the last song. Last song of the live swap. Last song that you're going to hear on the live stream. So in less than 3 minutes, we got less than 3 minutes for the show. So we're waiting for this to dry. There, it should work. Let me turn down the volume of my headset. It's been fun. Live streaming for almost about 2 hours. So we're just fixing up to put away things. I will be working on this after the live stream, and you'll be able to see the hopefully final situation regarding the Destiny Hunter helmets on Instagram. Excuse me. On Instagram. Dig Taka on Instagram, where you're going to be able to see the progression of a lot of the masks that I'm working on. So, this has been a lot of fun. What am I missing right now currently on this mask? Oh yeah, let's just do this real quick. Right there, let's just do the top of this real quick. Should be able to do this in about a minute. Nice and breezy out. It's not sunny, but nice cool weather. Let's get a good handle on this. This is gonna take a considerable amount of elbow grease, unfortunately. So this job is not done. It's far from over. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching the live stream with me. Shout outs to Al Red Sox fan, and there was another one, I believe, from China. Jerry, thank you very much for watching this live stream, or at least popping in and saying hi and giving some positive feedback. That's always great. If you're watching this on demand, which I know you probably are, maybe you got this far. I do appreciate, even if you just watched a couple minutes. Thank you very much for stopping by, lurking, what have you. So, from Dirty Issues Studio, I'm Taka the producer. Thank you very much for watching, and that's it. Stay toasty. Stay toasty. That's a double toasted joke. But anyway, I have no more words.